Yeah, we got cut off. They weren't trying to let us be great, y'all. They won't let us be great on there.
Yeah, get that what?
So we'll see if we have anybody else come in. The people that stuck around and like D. Marie, Oliver. Who is in here? I'm finna go back to the old live stream. Prophetic Ministry. Oh, I haven't seen that name. I gotta go see that name. I gotta see one so we know you here, fam. They didn't want us to be great. They cut us off. It's 2 people in the building, y'all. Thank y'all.
Man, we just can't leave.
Yeah.
We just can't leave.
Thank
y'all
you
like
for
that,
smashing
man.
the like. We appreciate y'all. We gotta at least close it out. We can't just leave everybody like that.
The phone straight died on us, family.
Nah, come on in.
I understand if everybody can't come in, you'll be able to check out the video later on. We'll name it apology the phone turned off. Apology the phone died on you or something like that, man. But mainly, originally the whole reason why we came on blacknfac.com, and then of course we all know the good old GoFundMe and how they try to get you tricked up on the other side.
So we just wanted, for all the people that had a question, because when we did our last video, we weren't talking about this site. We were talking about another GoFundMe that we found that was false. So this ended up coming up and we weren't sure. So the GoFundMe for GMJ International to donate to the NFAC and the 55K Army and his legal defense fund, that is valid. The PayPal there is valid. I will put the link in the chat so that you guys can see it. I'm going to copy it right now. That's a valid link. And that one says this PayPal link is on blacknfac.com on his private page. So that's also legit. So in case you had any questions about whether that was legit or not, it is. It is. So I'm going to drop that in the chat. Yeah. D. Marie, y'all, all y'all, we saw y'all in the chat sticking around. Y'all stuck around even when the phone died.
Ball, man,
that's the fam. We love all of y'all.
Yaya's kids, Yaya's kid.
Spiritual Rising.
D. Marie said she won. She held on the longest.
Thank you, family. Yeah, we appreciate you. We see you. And I'm dropping that other link in the chat. This is the PayPal link to GMJ's donation. So I think it was Glenda Shivers that was donating to that link, and she didn't know whether that was a right link. Not, it is. You're good, fam. You're absolutely good. Thank y'all to everybody who hung on. Our dog, we took him for a walk and unplugged the phone, and the phone died, y'all. So we was out of there. So
everybody that made it,
thank y'all. Look, that's that's crawfish.
Oh yeah, that's scary.
It's a whole bunch of people that was like, we don't even. Babe is gonna have to convince me to eat crawfish, y'all, because I'm not like crab legs. I can do, but crawfish is a whole nother. It's different. So I'm gonna try. I've tried it one time, but I'm gonna try it again. Yaya's kids, we love you. Spiritual Rising, we love you. She said, update, Asian church under fire in Colorado. Oh, so that was an Asian church that is having the mass shooting. Is that what you're saying, sis?
No, they probably under fire because they did something crazy.
Yeah, let us know what you're saying. Yaya's kid says shalom, D. Marie. D. Marie says spiritual rising.
The only thing that we know
Troop, peace and blessings, sister. We love you, Troop. We're so glad you're okay. Like, we always are like, we haven't seen Troopy, so it makes us so happy to have you in the chat, sis. So thank you. Spiritual Rising said, shalom, my sisters D. Marie and Yaya. That's right, Spiritual Rising. D. Marie said, was that the one that they shot up earlier? She said, yes. Oh, okay. Thank you. Yeah, it's crazy, y'all. It is definitely crazy. Loretta. Hi, sis. She said, how long? No, she said, how you doing, brother and sister? Glad to see you again. Hi, Loretta. We are doing great. There are fires out here in Colorado Spring, which is awful. But thank God that we're in an area that is safe. Our neighbor did tell us like a couple years ago, I think she said like 5 to 10 years ago, the fire like reached right up to the backyard of where we are. But that has not happened. All praises to the Most High that we are safe. So thank you.
$300 million worth of homes.
Yeah.
Burnt up in
Spiritual Rising said the rabbit hole goes deep. So yeah, family, we were on this. We were talking about land. We were talking about our brother GMJ. We were talking about how We definitely need to support him. We need to, if you can drop his link in the chat for the GoFundMe, now is the time. The things that are happening, the way things are happening with white supremacy, with people coming in and doing stuff to our people, we definitely got to start policing ourselves. So thank you. Isaac says, have anyone tried Bitcoin? We don't have Bitcoin, but we do have what do you call it there?
We got man, everything that we got, XRP, Acoin, and we also have a little bit of XPR. It's all down. All our all our stuff was down. All our stuff was down.
The electronic stuff.
We never did get into Bitcoin, but now that Bitcoin is down,
now's the time to buy it if you are. So
thinking about putting 100 or 2 in there and see what happens.
Isaac, are you into Bitcoin? Do you have it? And if you do you say that now is a good time to buy Bitcoin
and wait for it to go back up?
And any of our people, are y'all into investments? We're just barely like putting our toe into the water when it comes to investments. Let's see, chat. Troop said, "Thank you. You're welcome, sis. We're so happy to see you."
Didn't take the money out, and I haven't seen it go back down.
Yeah. Spiritual Rising says a rabbit hole go deep. Bitcoin. D. Marie said, "I see that strap up." Exactly. Like, definitely. I don't know how many of our family in the chat is already licensed gun carriers. But if you're not, we definitely highly suggest. Let's see. And let us know if it's too loud. If the sound sounds good, then just drop a 1 because we are using our microphone, so we're not too sure. If it's too loud, let us know.
Yeah, man.
Yaya's kid says thumbs up and share the beautiful family. Thank you. Yes, if y'all came into the chat, please thumbs up. We know that we're getting back on. Like, there was like, we saw up to 30 people in the chat for our last chat, and we appreciate it. But we know like people are like winding down, going to bed. It's like 10 o'clock at night, probably. What time is it where y'all are? What time is it where y'all are? Because I know it's like probably 10 o'clock at night, so we probably won't make this too long. Isaac says, "Sounds great." All right, perfect. Thank you.
Yeah, for real. We just didn't. Family. We just gonna leave, man. It was like, oh,
yeah,
man,
we felt bad that it ended like that. That was a bad way to end it.
We cannot.
Michael's looking out because we did a purchase of 30 pounds of crawfish. South Carolina. Oh, it's 10 p.m. already. Dang, it's only 8 out here. Alabama, 9 o'clock. Troopy said 10:05. Damn, y'all are still out here, family. We love y'all. Thank y'all, because that's late.
Yeah, family. We not gonna stay.
We won't keep y'all long. We just didn't want to end it like that. If y'all have anything that y'all want to talk about, drop it in the chat. We were talking about what was happening in Buffalo, New York, and the way that they were able to safely apprehend this young man, but how they don't have that same kind of thing.
If you get the death penalty, man, we'll see what's up. It's 10 families.
Yeah,
I know all 10
families.
Somebody wants some justice. Yes, and you can't buy off all 10 families.
Definitely, that's right.
You can't do that. And somebody got to pay.
Yeah, definitely.
Somebody got to pay.
So we were talking about that. We were talking about our brother GMJ. Right now, from what we have heard, it is the 23rd and the 24th, which are going to be the court dates for him going to court. We don't know the exact date. K Money suggested that people wait to hear when it actually is going to be and just show up if you have the opportunity to do that. Because he's gonna need our support. They're playing games. They're playing big games right
might
now.
Have to wait till the trial actually start, then come out the woodwork on them.
It's crazy. It's like being on standby dang near. It's almost like but he's gonna need us. He's gonna definitely need us. So thank y'all for rocking with us at 10 o'clock at night, y'all. Shout out to anybody that just came in. If you can just smash the like if you just came in. We're not going to keep y'all too long.
Yeah, we straight 8:05 over here.
It's only 8 o'clock in Colorado, y'all. So it's still early. It's still like low-key daylight outside. Not daylight, but light. We still got light. So
we still see the blue and white and pink and stuff like that, fam.
So there's 13 people in the chat. Thank y'all for smashing the like. We appreciate y'all. And those were just some of the things we were talking about. Our brother GMJ. If y'all did not catch our sis K Money's live stream last night, definitely go check it out.
Definitely check it out.
It was literally 2 hours of just reminding us of everything that GMJ has done. So it was nice. Definitely go check that out. So everybody that held on, D Marie, Troopy, all the people that was in the chat while the thing was messing up and y'all just stayed and held it down.
D. Marie just said the guy on Fox News said the shooter may have a mental issue.
Isn't it always a mental illness? Don't they get that?
Well, lock his mental ass up.
We don't get the blessing of being mentally ill.
Even it's always we knew better.
We come from
how you come up with 180 pages of a manifesto
that he wrote.
Yeah.
Beforehand. Yeah. He decided to
just because you're crazy don't mean you get off.
He decided to mentally live stream this on a platform. So he did. Usually when you're crazy, it's just something that happens out of nowhere. So this doesn't seem like really crazy, so mental illness to me.
He wasn't crazy when he wrote that manifesto.
Exactly, 180 pages. That
he was in his right mind when he got that.
And if he is crazy, I just wish we would get that same kind of energy when we do something. Because I would think growing up in the hood around drug dealers, violent people, that that should be considered crazy.
We can all say we have a mental illness.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Wow. Bruce, hey Bruce, thanks for joining us, family. We appreciate you. D. Marie says you never hear that concerning a black man, though. Exactly, we don't get that luxury of being mentally ill.
Smart.
We don't get the luxury
smart
of being
when it comes to
mentally
crime,
ill.
but we dumb as hell when it comes to math and science. We know better when it comes to
that's
crime.
What they tell us.
But we don't know nothing when it comes to operating a vehicle or something.
Man, that's what they tell us.
You can't put me in a management position because I don't have it here. But
I'm held accountable for other things.
But I did have it here when I robbed you.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
You're exactly right, man. D. Marie said you never hear that. Yes. Gerald said, "What up, fam? Yeah. Back up, nice. It's always mental when they get that. That's exactly right. They get to. A lot of people get to pull that card that we don't get to pull at all. When I feel like we have the most mental illness because we've dealt with the most stuff. We've had the most trauma when it comes to certain people." I don't think I've talked to my friends that I've had, like I have white friends and I've talked to them and I'm like, do you have a protocol when you get pulled over? And they're like, no. Like
what is
in
that?
Texas, we literally have a protocol. That? You don't touch nothing. You put your hands on the steering wheel. You know not to do nothing. You know not to move. Like we literally have steps. You know to call somebody, have the phone on because just in case something happens, you need somebody to hear it. I asked my homegirls that they ain't never heard of that in their life because they don't even have to deal with that. So I feel like we definitely have the most trauma. Smash the light. We just got in. Let's see. Thank you, Bruce, for joining us. Gerald, that's exactly right. Isaac Gary said one day we need to chop it up about crypto. Yes, family, we want to know if you know the ins and outs of crypto. We definitely want to know that because we still figuring it out. We still like a little over here, a little over here. So
the only thing I would think of with Bitcoin right now is that they lost so much.
If it's low, you're supposed to buy. If it's high, you're supposed to grab it. Yeah,
and wait for it to get back up there to that 60. Because as long as Elon Musk is messing with it, it's gonna go back up, man. The dude make rockets, man.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I'm surprised Twitter stock. I'm sure Twitter stock probably went up when he took over. So as long as Elon Musk is messing with it, it's something that I'm interested in. So I will get in. We'll probably spend 100 or 2 or something like that. Just to see.
Exactly. D. Marie said, "Is your arm okay?" Yes, I'm fine. So Colorado is really, really hot.
Oh, you can take it off.
So yeah. So this is a sleeve to protect you. You know what I mean? Like when the sun's burning you and everything. Like I used to have tint on my windows until we went to Texas, and they made me take them off because it was too dark or whatever. So that's why I have that. So I'm sorry. Yes, I'm fine, sis. Thank you. It's just a sleeve that they have. That's a UV protection sleeve. Braids Club's back. Hey family. Hey, thank y'all for hanging around, fam. We're sorry. He said, Isaac Gary said big money in it. Yeah, we would love to chop it up with you because if you're interested in doing a show, talking to our people, letting them know, because a lot of people don't know. That's another thing about investments is that we don't tell each other. We don't know anything, so then we don't know what's going on when it comes to investing. A lot of people on the other side have made their money not through saving, but from investing in certain things. So investing is definitely a good thing.
Invest in that good old stock.
Yeah,
invest in the gamble.
Kings and Queens. She said, "Hey family, I'm back. Hi sis. Thank you for making it back. We love you." And I'm sorry that it got cut off. We were trying to take DOG. He's asleep now. He got to go for his walk. He back home in his bed.
That's that boy.
Now he's asleep. He's spoiled, y'all. But we were trying to take him outside, and the phone died.
3-4 times, man.
Like, I promise we're not doggy abusers. Like, we let him out. He's just spoiled. We let him out 4 times. He just cried. He's like a baby. If the car's rolling, he don't cry. But as soon as you come to a slow stop, then he's gonna cry. Like, that's him.
Work, man.
But we also were talking about family. Does anybody know judgment for anybody in the chat or anything? But did anybody have any opinions on Roe versus Wade? Do you think that the decision helps Black Americans, does not help Black Americans? We aren't tripping about how you feel. We know we have a feeling, but we would like to hear what you think. There you go. Thank you, baby. Jonathan, hi, Jonathan Thomas. He said, love you guys. We love you too, Jonathan family. Thomas, thank you. Thank you so much. We appreciate you coming through. We just chopping it up with y'all right now. That's all we're doing. If you just came in, if you can smash the like for us, it just kind of pushes it out to the algorithm. There was like 30 of y'all in the chat earlier, but we know it's Sunday, it's late, it's 10 o'clock at night.
Difficulties going in and out.
Yeah, and y'all stuck with us.
Y'all had some black screens on the
yeah, like we wanted to drive y'all through the mountains, but when you get to the mountains, the service goes out, so we just got to do a video. Brace Club said, I blasted Peyton Jones addressed all over the net. Thank you. Exactly. We
Brace
appreciate
Club
that.
Out there doing some work.
Exactly. He doing the work. We appreciate that, fam.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's another thing we were talking about. Everywhere. We were asking people if you feel like the parents should be held accountable for things that their kids are doing, because we honestly think that it would change a lot of things.
Right, now this grown up was
are held accountable.
18 years old living at his parents' house.
Yeah, like you can't tell me that, like, if your son is able to just be up in there and you don't know nothing that I could see if he had his own apartment and he doing all this stuff on his own. But if you live with your parents and you just have like my parents, like, I don't care how old I was, they knew what I was doing up in that room. Because when I left, my mama went up in the room. Checking everything. She looking through stuff, like
talking about she cleaning up.
If you live in my mama house, she looking through all your stuff. She don't care, because she will ask me. She'll be like, I found this piece of mail. Oh, I found this. I found that. So, and mommy, I love you. I love y'all. But y'all know y'all was watching us, and we appreciate that. That's why I'm not doing them type of things. So, yeah, we're just asking people if they thought that the family should be held accountable, the parents should be held accountable for what their kids did. I definitely 100% under 18, definitely. And we also were saying that Kamala Harris held parents accountable and put them in prison just for their kids being late to school. So if you can hold people accountable for their children being late to school, I think you can hold them accountable for their child being a serial killer, living in their own home, and them providing them with guns and information of what they need to do, like straight up.
No, she would say that was only for the youth.
Yeah, she'll say something.
It was only for the youth.
Troop Troopy said, Margaret Sanger set it up, especially for Black people, but white people are the ones who aborted their kids. I definitely understand what you are saying. That's what people don't realize. A lot of people don't realize that Planned Parenthood was set up by somebody that was also a white supremacist, and it was because they did not want the Black population to get out of control.
And really, this abortion thing is for
Gerald. I agree.
It's mainly for white Democrats. You know, they keep saying that.
Well, I hate how they keep making us the face
Democrats,
of it. They make us the face.
They keep saying it's for Black people. They saying it's for minorities, and really, it's for poor white people who will get these abortions.
And it's not even the poor; it's a lot of them.
And over. But the rich people gonna get the abortion. Period.
Yeah.
Either you're gonna know about it or not. The rich people gonna get an abortion. Period. So they can tell the whole country.
Yeah.
That you can't get abortions if that's the case. By about 5, they can go to their doctor, give them 5 G's, or pretty much any doctor, and give them 5 G's and probably get it done.
Exactly.
Because right now, abortion was affordable, so poor people could actually get it done.
Exactly.
Me, I'm not for abortion, but hey, I'm never having a kid. The kid's never coming out of me at all.
Exactly.
So, that's between you and God.
Marie, D. Marie says, as far as Roe versus Wade, it's not that I agree with abortion, but how dare the W. I'm gonna say W. Y'all know what I mean. The W tell me what to do with my body. I understand that. So I can see both instances.
You gotta deal with that with God.
I can see both sides of the coin. I definitely think that if it's a case of incest, rape, the mother's life is in danger. I definitely think that you can move that to the side.
All three.
I do say that when it comes to
I'm for all three.
When it comes to unprotected sex and knowing what happens, I think it's the same thing like when it comes to me committing a crime. If I commit a crime, I know that there's consequences for that crime. I kind of think that we do got to take responsibility for, I know what makes a baby. I know what can happen. So let me take responsibility so I don't create a life. That's me personally. But I totally understand what you're saying. And I totally understand that nobody should be able to have that condoms, type of thing.
Plan B, just different
so
stuff.
I understand what you're saying.
Not having sex altogether.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of different things that can happen.
Well, my thing is, instead of you would put so much money to abortion, instead of that, why can't we put more money to helping parents get free daycare, to helping parents be able to take care of their children, to giving them more access to be able to help the kids instead of doing that? That's me personally.
One lady said
they won't help us. They won't help us keep babies kids, alive.
They could be successful and have a happy life. But since they had kids, now everything is shot. So we want to give them that opportunity to abort their kids so they can be successful and have a happy life and not live in poverty with their bothersome children. Like what?
Yeah,
you know what I mean, there's
really a lot of people
that
question.
That's exactly what the lady said.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that were born in poverty. No Limit Eddie, hey family.
Happy.
How you doing? Y'all, we were talking about you at the last live stream, family, and we're letting everybody know that they need to make sure they follow you. He has a course. His sister has a book, and they're doing it big in Africa. So make sure you go follow our family.
I just told everybody I had to call you. When I was at the airport, man.
Yeah, we were talking. So DeMarie said, okay, I read DeMarie. Troopy said they make everything else negative. They make everything negative about us. That's true. I just hate that they use us as the face because we are definitely not the only ones that's happening to. Definitely. Brace Club said, be right back, fam. Gonna go post. Oh, okay, thank you, family. And thank you for sharing the news that you're sharing about people. We appreciate you, fam.
Brace Club said you got a mission right now, man.
Early AM out here, man. I know Limit Eddie. I'm sure it's probably like 5 o'clock in the morning or something out there. We appreciate you getting on. He's all the way in Egypt, y'all. He's all the way in Egypt. 20-something years old. Made the leap with his sister Shay Vlogs, and they're awesome.
Yeah, we just got done talking about the New York shooter, the Buffalo shooter.
Yeah,
and how he,
Buffalo shooter, Roe versus Wade. Seeing what people think.
He didn't get roughed up or nothing.
DeMarie said,
he didn't get roughed up, no gunshots, no nothing.
Man, he was safely apprehended, which is what y'all should be doing with everybody. Y'all should be safely apprehending people. DeMarie says, but they don't want any exceptions, though, rape, incest, or anything else. See, I don't agree with that. So I see what you're saying. She said that there's no exceptions for incest, and I think that there should definitely that should definitely be an exception.
Well, we know some people that have been raped and they have been born.
And they've been great people.
And they've been great people.
That's true.
So, like I said, man, that's between you and God. Like,
that's gonna be your decision.
It's a bunch of different things. You know
what I'm saying? But I do want more of us born to good homes. DeMarie said, "I wonder what they would say if the precious Lily W daughter was pregnant by a black man." Oh, they're fine with that. They want to do it like. There was a chick on TikTok and she's saying that the elite and all of them have been having abortions, but what they do is they go to their doctors and they say that they've had a miscarriage and then they get a DNC. So it's logged under miscarriage and not logged under abortion.
And then they actually go perform the abortion for
them. And another thing about Planned Parenthood is you can write whatever you want on there and they don't check it. So it looks like a bunch of black people are doing it, but it's not necessarily a bunch of us that are doing that. But yeah, DeMarie, I totally agree. I totally agree.
And you already know what happened back in the day, DeMarie.
Yeah.
Sure, they trying to kill her. They trying to get rid of the girl. They trying to send her off. They might try to kill the kid.
You get sent off somewhere.
And they for sure gonna try to hunt down that black man.
Or something happens. That's true. I know y'all done seen life. So yeah. But those were the things that we were talking about earlier. If y'all have any topics that y'all want to get on before we get off, if you didn't hear GMJ,
that was 2 hours.
Y'all want to make sure that y'all go donate to his GoFundMe. If you look at what happened in Buffalo, that just shows that we need community policing, y'all. We 100% need to be policing our own communities because we see how it is. It's different. It's a different scale for some people than it is for other people.
And that is that area is so random.
Thank you, love.
It's really hard to protect the area like that. That's why if it was something that's a safe zone where we know, like UBKN, something like that, dude wouldn't be able to just walk around all regular. You wouldn't be able to just go into the market and shop
exactly
under the disguise, under the
Yeah, I would hope that he would be already met at the door with people that's like, oh no,
you ain't even getting
you ain't getting in. Marie said, "Wow, thank goodness I'm beyond all of that. Beyond all of what? What are you talking about?" But yeah, exactly, family. Like for real. But we 100% agree with you with that when it comes to that. But yeah, so those are the things we were talking about. Buffalo, GMJ, making sure y'all go support our brother. If you saw K Money's live stream, make sure you go check it out because it was wonderful, especially if you support GMJ.
Oh, we was talking about abortions.
Yeah, Roe versus Wade. We talked about that. So, the thing is boiling. But yeah, so definitely we appreciate everybody coming back. Do y'all have? Yeah, no, that's the crab. And Mike bought 30 pounds of crawfish, y'all. 30 pounds. I don't even eat crawfish, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna definitely try. Oh, D. Marie said pregnant. Exact. D. Marie said, I'm glad I'm beyond all that. She's like, she ain't worried about getting pregnant right now. I feel you, Phil. I feel you. I 100% feel you. But did y'all have any topics that y'all wanted to talk about? Anything that y'all wanted to go over? Drop it in the chat. If you just joined us, if you can just smash the like, we'd appreciate it. Kings and Queens is laughing. I'm laughing too. D. Marie is a mess. D. Marie got these one-liners that we just be all cracking up over. She was talking about raisins in the potato salad earlier, and we was cracking up. Yeah. She a mess. Not the raisins, sis. Not the raisins. So yeah, we just in here. Our dog sleep. It is getting late. I know it's like 10 o'clock, 10:30 at night with some of y'all, and there's 17 of y'all still in the chat. So we just wanted to come back because we didn't want to end it like that. We hated that it ended like that. If anybody has anything that they want to say or chat about, we were also telling people that we were riding to look for land. That's in the name of Jesus. We gonna all come together and receive it. Like that's our thing.
At this 5-acre one and see what happens.
Is land. Me and Michael want land because we want to have y'all and be like, hey fam, anybody want to build on our land? If you do, come on out. We gon' with it, and we want to choose our neighbors. So that's why you need land.
This could be a winter home. A summer home, depending on which way you want to look at it.
D. Marie said, one last thing. How are they going to stop the men from having kids? Sis.
Oh, man.
Somebody put on my page, sis. Somebody was like, okay, so we need all the men to go get a voluntary vasectomy because that's actually reversible. So I feel you. So all y'all dudes, like, they want to police women's body. Let's have y'all go get the vasectomy. And then y'all can actually reverse that when y'all ready. Because one woman can only be pregnant one time for term for 9 months. A man can impregnate a woman and then impregnate 10 other women. So they're actually more dangerous than we are. Facts. D. Marie, that's a great point. Because he can impregnate me, impregnate her, and it could be 10 women pregnant at the same time by one dude. So, and one girl can only be pregnant for 9 months by herself. She has to go through the whole 9 months. So that's a good point. No Limit Eddie said fuel shortage
for 9 months at a time.
No Limit Eddie said is fuel shortages affecting y'all. It's we don't have fuel shortages, but it's expensive.
It's just expensive.
It's like $4.
Luckily, we got that flex fuel,
and so we
pay $2.99. We get that yellow handle, pay $2.99 for ours. But
check
if we was using
your gas tanks, see if you have one. We have an Impala and we have that yellow handle that says you can use E85. E85 is $1 cheaper than regular gas. So
I know most Chevys, they got a yellow cap on the gas cap to let you know. But a lot of times, just a lot of the newer cars can take flex fuel, but you got to make sure that that's what it is, though.
Yeah, check and make sure. If you can take it, then you can get $1 lower on gas. Michael figured that out about our car because I ain't
$2.99 down here, man. But regular gas is $4.01.
Yeah,
something like that.
And then we use 91. If we're not using flex fuel, we're using 91, and that's like close to $5. It's like $4.90.
And what's crazy, they don't even have 93 octane out here. In Texas, we used to the 93 octane as the premium. Down here, the middle grade Texas 91 is the premium grade out here in Colorado.
And it's because of the altitude. The higher the altitude, it changes something about the gas or something. I don't know.
I don't know either, man.
Let's see.
Got it.
Let's see. Isha says she's awful. LOL. Isaac said, "What's your email?" Let me type it in the chat for you real quick. It's topics. Hold on, let me do it on my phone. I'm gonna do it on my phone because I'm gonna make sure I spell it right. But it's topics in the letter N togetherness at gmail.com. If you want to email us, I'm gonna drop it in the chat.
Yeah, man, but definitely go check out.
All right, it's in the chat, fam.
Go check out my man No Limit Eddie, man.
Yeah, check out his channel. They're doing big things. They are inspiration, like straight up. Okay, let me come on here.
It's like 409 in South Carolina. Where I am.
Yeah, it says we sure did. Shalom. I'm gonna go down here. Okay. D Marie says, D Marie said, I see that, strap up. Yaya's kid said, please press the thumbs up and Pat, share. Thank you so much, Yaya.
I ain't talking about no math.
Isaac said, doing very well. Thank you for dropping GMJ's GoFundMe. So yeah, we gotta definitely.
First it was Dirk Nowitzki.
Pat's in there.
Then now it's Luca. Man, man.
Babe, Pat's in the chat.
You know.
Oh, is that what you're talking about?
I'd rather go for the Texas team though than anybody else. I mean, anything is gonna be better than seeing Golden State again, man.
Are you talking to Pat Tolliver? Is that who you're talking to? Yeah. Pat Teasy? Oh,
Pat Tolliver. Yeah,
Pat. He was looking at the mask. He was like,
I've been watching a lot of boxing lately too, man. Some good boxing going on, fam. A lot of good boxing, man.
They saying
man,
60-year-old man. So Kings of Queens said, update Asian church. Asian church, Asian shooter. They say he's 60-year-old man is what I heard so far. Wow. So we got the shooter over here in Buffalo, who is white supremacist, who shot down, was it 11 black people? Oh my gosh. And then we have the Asian shooter.
And 13 people.
Nobody was hurt.
And this one right here, this in Colorado.
But I'm glad you I don't know where that is. I think California is where she said that was. Okay. But I'm glad you brought that up because something that we saw the Emmett Till bill, and then we saw the Stop Asian Hate bill. And we were looking at both of them, and we saw that the Emmett Till bill is literally like this big. I'm not lying, y'all. The bill's like that big.
We talking about the paragraph.
The paragraph is that big.
The paragraph.
It doesn't have no teeth.
It's an insert into an older bill.
And the Stop Asian Hate bill, they have grants, funding, all kind of stuff, which I'm not hating on them. I'm just saying we need to do better with what we accept from them.
They get a packet that big, that thick.
Not only do they get laws, but they get grants, they get funding. It was all kind of stuff talking about money and funding that they're going to be getting, and that's what we need to begin. We need to stop just letting them give us anything. Isaac said 409 in South Carolina, where I am. Yeah, it's like 4 something, and I'm glad No Limit Eddie, he's from California, and I know they are like $6, $7 out there. Gary says, "Shalom, family. Shalom, fam. You made it back." Kings of Queens, we got that update. Diana, hi Diana, shalom. She said hi family. Cincinnati, Ohio, originally from Covington, Kentucky. Man, welcome sis. Thank you so much for joining us. Gary said, let them get rid of Roe versus Wade. Man, we definitely understand.
Go for it.
We definitely understand. We know that everybody has their own things, but I think that it was meant to hurt our community, me personally. I don't think it was meant to help us.
To stop
Smash the like if you just came in, please.
And with them trying to stop it, they're actually increasing the chances of it happening.
Yeah.
They keep doing stuff to us because they think we're gonna do something. Well, you keep doing stuff to us, eventually something probably is gonna happen.
Yeah.
Thing with the abortions, I mean, the way we was told how abortions first came around was women.
Margaret Sanger.
Well, yeah, a lot of women were doing back alley abortions for the most part, doing anything they can to try to terminate the baby inside of them. So they come up with this fantastic idea of abortions and let a doctor actually do it so it don't kill them. It sounds good. And then people just took advantage of it. Now you got people that's I got 400 at least with Planned Parenthood is like $400 to $600. Get pregnant, just go ahead, pay the money. Let them do it, and they done this multiple times. You know, it wasn't like a life or death type of thing. It was a convenience thing, and people still do that just straight out of convenience. And you know, killing babies out of convenience. Man. You know, you deal with that. I ain't got nothing to do with that.
That's right. No Limit Eddie says you're right, Mike. Laws to prevent crime just cause more crime. That's true. The more you tell somebody they can't They end up doing it.
They end up doing that
D.
stuff,
Marie
man.
said, "Yep, they were doing it with the clothes hanger. That's
With the
true.
clothes hanger,
That's
you
exactly
know, that's
true."
a horror story. You know what I'm
Isha
saying?
said eyes and like exactly. So those are things to
That's a horror
definitely
story.
think about. Those are things to definitely think about, man.
Now you got people doing 3 or 4. You know,
Now
now
when
you
it
got people who saying you the most hateful and horrible and most devilish person ever if you ever get it done. Now
thank you,
people are
kings and
going to war
queens.
for it. People are killing each other for it. They
Yeah.
just it was almost another riot at the Capitol of it.
Yeah.
Take over the damn Capitol over this Roe versus Wade. Y'all did it
Yeah.
over Trump. Do it over Wade too.
And you
Keep
see,
going.
when they take
Yeah,
over the
do it
Capitol,
big.
not one of them got hurt or killed or anything.
You know, people got shot.
No. They caused people to get shot. None of the rioters were killed or shot. I didn't see any of them.
Yeah, it was that one rioter. I know that
that's
one
true. One
who
of
tried
them
to jump
did.
through the
One,
window.
one was
oh, dude, he
my
said, "Get back!"
mistake. Yeah.
Well, she tried to jump through there.
And I think that was
Right
a
off
black
top.
man that did that.
Nah, the black dude, he wouldn't have did that. What the black dude did was he took the mob and led them, hey,
Over
chase
to
me,
him.
mom, this way.
Wow.
No, they would have caught up with him. They would have messed this dude up.
Wow.
Like you say,
JBATL,
all them people over
thanks
there.
for coming in, family.
And
I
that's
know
what
it's
happened.
late. Thank you.
So,
exactly. You're exactly right.
That's
boo.
how that worked, man.
Yeah. And so those were some topics we were just talking about. If y'all have anything else that y'all want to talk about.
Fam,
what
we
about
just didn't want this thing to
what
close,
about
man.
we didn't
The
want it to
phone
close
down,
like
like,
that.
we just can't leave people like that.
What about formula too? There's like formula shortages going on. Like D. Marie said, she's like, I ain't gotta worry about babies no more, thank God.
JBL, ATL, family.
But there's a formula shortage going on. Like I'm on different groups and moms are actually looking for formula. Do y'all think that this has anything to do with Roe versus Wade, or do y'all think this is a totally separate issue? I'm just wondering because it's just weird that it's happening around the same
over here,
time.
baby over there. I mean, they did say there's this one factory that closed down because it got somebody sick, and this one factory, this major one factory, then pretty much shut down all the factories. Have y'all seen the people trying to sell Infamil online?
Yeah. Balance said abortion is also connected to population control and birth control. That's what I thought. That's exactly what I thought. I feel like it's like all some type of, okay, if we're going to get rid of this, then this, we're going to make you feel some type of way. I feel like that too. I feel like it is connected.
Folks, man. Rich folks, it's like I can buy everything that I can. I can do anything that I want. What else do I really want? Take over the world.
Yeah.
Can I take over the world? I don't know. Let's try it. Let's see what's going on. Let's try to take over the world. I got 2 partners. They got big bread. Let's try to take over the whole world. Y'all want to try?
Man.
Let's take over the whole world.
Pinky in the brain.
It'll be fun. Yeah, pinky in the brain all day long.
D. Marie says, all I have to say is put the money in a place to make sure that the kids have clothes and food. And that's what I'm saying. I'm like, if we can invest into killing the kids or getting rid of children, why can't we invest into doing
and
something
promoting
to
the mothers
help
to keep them.
the children and say, hey, we're going to
if
give you
that hard
childcare.
Just to have a child, hey, let's supplement that.
Exactly.
Let's try to do that.
Same issue, said balance. JBATL.
That's how it kind of go. It kind of go in that circle because then they try to abuse it. They're going to put rules on that. Yeah, we'll give you this money. What they do with food stamps, we'll give you this money, but can't no man be in the house.
Yep.
As soon as you get a job, that help is gone, so on and so forth.
Facts.
And then they put you in that loop, and you're like, damn. I mean, I got to start back over from zero. I just got this good job, but then I ain't going to be able to pay bills next month because they're going to take me off. And man,
the hand that feeds you is the hand that can starve you. The hand that feeds you is the hand that can starve you. You gotta
step on out of there, man.
Balance said breast milk is free. That is true, and I have seen that, but I have met some mothers that said they have clogged breasts, like the ducts,
clogged ducts.
Or there's women that the baby won't latch, or there's women that the baby is premature and won't take certain kind of breast milk and everything, or they won't take their breast milk. So if it was me, I just know I wouldn't want my baby to starve. But I definitely agree. We do need to start. We do need to start teaching more about breast milk. That's right.
Should be going
and now people are charging for breast milk. Isha says, I think our beloved queen should know what to do naturally. Just my opinion. I agree. And I agree as the same way I agree with that. Just like there's like rape and incest when, excuse me, I can't even say that word on here. Just like there's the R word and stuff like that. I think that there's probably issues, some moms might have issues and might not be able to do it. D. Marie says, right might give and take. Yeah, exactly, sis. Balance says, I'm reading the book Start in I'm reading the book Start in Texas, Dallas. What book is that? It's called Start in Texas. We're from Texas. What book is called? I'm reading the book Start in Texas, Dallas. Let me know what you're talking about, sis. Is that the name of the book? Agreed, Isha. Yeah. Yeah, DeMarie. That's right, family. So yeah, definitely. It's a lot to digest. It's definitely a lot to digest. But yeah, we came on here to just make sure we didn't end it like that. Does anybody else have any other topics they want us to drop on? GMJ, please make sure y'all go support our brother. Donate to the GoFundMe.
Remember, you can go to www.blacknfac.com. And you can also go to the GoFundMe. Just type in Grandmaster J, and you'll see Miss Eleanor Harvey right up under the GoFundMe.
And you'll know that that's the correct one.
You'll know that's the good one.
Exactly. Gary Branch said, not talking about these females these days, but they cannot do breastfeeding. It's a whole different type of people. You ain't lying. And then a lot of people have different things. People are vegan now. People are doing this. Like, it might be hard to be able to do that. You ain't lying. I 100% agree. Everybody ain't built for it no more.
That's how that works.
Everybody ain't built for that no more. And some people, it ain't able to happen. And
they get us
God
so far
bless
from
the
the
people
natural
that aren't able to happen to, you know.
And there you can't go. That's how it works sometimes.
But
and who knows? That could be just from the diet. You know?
Yeah.
That could just be from our messed up diet that we have.
Yeah, there's a lot of things, and different people are doing different things. Can y'all drop, before we get out of here, drop what time it is where you are so we can shout y'all out. Drop what time it is. Isaac said we need to put
10:38 in the Carolinas.
Yeah, and then it's 9:30 for real. Isaac said we need to put the village back together. Exactly. We had a bunch of people coming together, helping each other. And we don't have that no more. We don't even have people that we could trust. It used to be your neighbors will whoop you like the same way, but we know it's getting late. We know some people got to drop off. 10:38 on the East Coast. Yeah, it's getting late. It's getting late. Thank you so much for tuning in on the East Coast.
We just didn't want to end the last one like that.
Thank y'all for everybody that tuned in. 9:38 Texas, 9:30 Alabama. Man,
it's like we just hung up in your face or something.
We couldn't do it. We can do that. We can do it at all. So we got 9:30, 10:30, and we appreciate y'all, fam. We love y'all so much.
Think we should leave the chat open? Leave the chat open.
Man, y'all were able to. It's late now, but we appreciate y'all. We had people stay in the chat. DeMarie, the fam, y'all was all staying in the chat, even though we weren't there. So we really appreciate y'all and everything y'all did. We want to say that we love y'all. Big shout out to GMJ. It's May 23rd to 24th is going to be his court date. So make sure we support Texas. All our Texas people, we from Texas. Troopy says, we've been beaten, hanged, spit on, any cruelty we can think of, and no hate bill for us. Wow, exactly.
And we still gonna survive, and they still ain't gonna be able to wipe us out.
Exactly, family. And I think it's because they already know that they kind of have our vote. We got to stop just giving them the vote and being like, we want tangibles before we vote for whoever. I think that's what it is. Yeah, it's almost like that bad girlfriend. Like if you got a boyfriend and you got that girl that you know she gonna do anything for you anyway, you ain't gonna do nothing for her. You just gonna treat her however you want, and you know she gonna take you back. That's how we be acting with some of these people.
Yeah, let's let those two parties fight each other.
Exactly.
Let's let the Democrats
who's gonna actually do something.
Let them fight each other.
Gerald said, "Peace, family. Thanks for coming back. Great info as always.
26.
Enjoyed it. Thank you, Gerald. Thank you so much for coming through, family, and we appreciate you. Much love to you, fam. We're gonna get out of here.
That's right. The eclipse is tonight, fam. It's the eclipse tonight.
Who said there's an eclipse tonight?
Was it last night? It was Sunday night, wasn't it?
Oh man, yeah, we might have missed it.
So I think now it's
Is there eclipse tonight, Balance?
No, it was last night.
It was last night?
Yeah, I don't think we got any moon tonight.
Yeah. But yeah, these stars are doing all kinds of stuff. This moon. Before you leave, if y'all could just smash the like for us, we're going to close this out. Yeah, it's cloudy out here.
Right now anyway.
Thank you, DeMarie, for dropping the GoFundMe. Oh, Gerald said it's tonight. Great. It's cloudy here because we have fires, but we might be able to go out and go see it. Isha says, shalom, family. Shalom to you too. Thank y'all for coming in. Thank y'all for coming into the chat. We're going to try to see it, but it's cloudy because we have all the smoke out here.
Yeah,
so
man.
We can't see it. So we'll come
plus
back.
We by the Air Force. They constantly fly those
these planes and shoot that stuff.
Yeah.
DLG, come say bye.
Hide everything.
All right, y'all. Come on, boy. Oh, no. There he is.
DLG, that's your reflection, homie.
He's barking at himself.
That's your reflection, man.
He my dog, though. I love him.
Throw your head into
Georgia.
the window there, man. That's what he doing,
so, yeah.
man.
But Family, we appreciate y'all coming in. We're gonna get something to eat. We still haven't ate. Gary said, "Home, exonerate GMJ. Same way
John
you
J.
did
Fitzgerald,
Brent Hankerson. Justice for all."
Hankerson. Exactly. There is no wanton and dangerous. Nothing to happen. This is some BS. Come on, tell them. Let the man go. Let the man go.
We're tired of this.
Girl, say, you know what?
You have a great night too, sis. We love you,
Mr. Grandmaster Johnson.
Get him out here. Come here, boy. Come say
Johnson.
Bye.
Sorry to take up so much of your time, but you are free to go here, sir.
Yeah, they don't want to do that. They want to milk this for all they can get. They're trying to milk it for all they can get. But family, thank y'all so much for tuning in. It's just going to cost them more money. If you came through, smash the like and catch the replay. Pat Tolliver said, much respect and love to you, fam. We love you too, fam. Thank you.
Gary Brunch, Balance,
Isha, Gerald, D. Marie, Gary, everybody in the chat. We're going to see if we can shout y'all out. Troopy, we're so happy to see you again, JB ATL.
Yeah, man, everybody.
All of y'all. Anybody that, kings and queens, all of y'all.
Sorry about earlier, y'all.
Yeah, and for people that don't comment, thank y'all for still coming and watching. Just smash the like. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. And thank y'all so much for tuning into Tea. And we out, y'all. Peace.
Much love, family.
Good night.